Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to something completely different. For this is MMORPG Tycoon 2. And in this game, essentially, we will build our own MMO. And we have little people walking around, doing the quests we make, things like that. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. Let us see the name of my MMORPG. Guardian Tales, Prophecy Worlds, Dimension Guardian, I don't know. Guardian of Guilds, not a lot of options, is there? However, how about we are just going to call our world Infinity? And let's see, Infinity needs an evil icon, doesn't it? Yeah, how about a skull? What kind of MMORPG is this? Overall, this does not matter a lot. Although free to play means you got to really focus on earning money inside the MMO by, you know, if you want to fast travel, for example, you gotta pay $10, things like that. Not a fan of that in real life, so I'm not a fan of it in game either. It can be fun though. Casual, PvP, starting tech will allow PvP duels to be unlocked straight away. Story mode gives flight paths straight away, and combat gives badges straight away. I'm going for role-playing, so no special tags unlocked right at the start. Basic starting statistics. I want more advertisements. I want some more fluff. I want more bling. And some more gibs. Yeah, that'll work. This is not a sandbox mode. This is not with a tutorial. Let us go. And this is the random generated worlds we have, and let us immediately pause, go to options, audio, goodbye music. Just in case. The option menu is fairly simple, really, as you can see. Although I suppose I can go to ultra quality shadows, that shouldn't be an issue. Controls, nothing really comes to mind. Numbers, currency, yeah, screw it. I'm going with euros. Because why not? I like euros. Visible navigation mesh, navigation islands, paths on selected players. Now that can be useful. Although, let's keep it off for now. Okay. So, freeze the game. This is my world. This is the world I generated. Well, got generated for me. And let's take a closer look at some of the areas. Oh, hello. Look at that. Mushrooms in the far distance. Let's go a bit closer. Hello, giant mushrooms. So yeah, in this world we can... Well, we have zero users online, we have no subscribers, we have no bugs. Look at that, I got an MMO without bugs. Hurrah! And down here on the lower left, we can actually see half of the buttons anyway. Let me quickly fix that, shall we? Because I have the feeling Yeah. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. Now we can actually see the whole screen. Sceneries, buildings, paths, NPCs, grid, networking, and bug reports, and everything else in between. So yeah. First things first, what does an MMO need? An MMO needs a starting zone. And if we build a starting zone here and on the bottom, we can actually just snake along the area, unlocking more and more regions as we go. It's a pretty tiny starting area though. Maybe too tiny. Yeah, I might get in trouble later on. How about taking this as a starting zone? Sure. So, first things first, we need to unlock a piece of terrain. And honestly, I remember how to do this. I played this a long time ago. So this is a region. I can set the region from level 1 to level 20. I can raise the region, lower it into the ocean. I can do all kinds of stuff. Let's not do that too much though. Not with our first region. Anyway, terrain. This region has fields, pine forests. You know what? Let's add some pine forests. Okay, now we have a forested region. And you know what? I think a second pine forest over here. And maybe one over here at the coastline will make it a lot more interesting. We also have deserts and normal forests. You know what? I don't like the pine forest. I want to make it a real forest. There we go. Look at how easy it is. Of course, also look at how bloody big these trees are. They are freaking big compared to the characters that I have. Let us see. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, there we are. That's the one I was looking for. So, Deep Winter is what this area is called. I disagree. This will be the hallowed fields. The region is empty, and instead of a desert, I would like mushrooms. Yoink. And I want the region to be a bit darker. The light to be a bit more palish. Ambient lights to go down. Apply. The sky, the apex color of the sky will be dark. It will be a dark starting zone. Ooh. Do I want snow particles? Or fireflies? Yeah, fireflies. Firefly particles. Okay. Yeah, this will be the starting zone. At least. This is the basics. Now, every zone needs to be able to have people in it. In short, it needs an uplink. And I'll set my uplink, well, my first uplink. There will be many more, I'm afraid. And I'm gonna connect a cable to it. Everything that is inside the cabled area, or uplinked area, right now being shown with a bit more, you know, lighter color, will actually get rendered. There will actually be movement. A beast like this, yeah, it's outside of the range. NPCs will not work, will not do anything. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Filling up the notes. And yeah, for now, this is good. I say for now. Okay, then what do we need? First things first, there are some tabs here that I'm not familiar with. Scenery buildings. What are scenery buildings? Stands. Oh, I guess. Okay, nice. Oh, fascinating. Paths. Let's start with a path. Because pathings, roads, are fairly useful in any RPG, right? They allow the people to move across the area. It allows the people to understand where they need to go. That's number 2. Sadly, you cannot continue clicking making roads. There is a limit to how many nodes you can place. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. So, let's take a look at the roads, shall we? Pretty simple, pretty basic cobblestone road. That will be the general interface. Mountain pass roads, I can use them to, if I buy this area, to connect this road to a road here across the mountains into a new zone, essentially. Walls. Yeah, we'll get to the walls later. First things first, buildings. What happens if you die? You need to resurrect, right? I say a spooky one will do. A spooky resurrection point. Right about there. Now, every building must also be within the networking grids. As you can see, every now and then a light flash goes towards the main pipe, meaning the building is connected. If it's not connected, it does not work. So, what do I need to progress? I need to construct an inn. So let's go to Buildings, tab 1, an inn. An inn is a place for the people that visit your MMO to log out. It is a place to spend the night. It is a place to gather, to have fun for the people. And every zone must have an inn. And I'm going to be proactive. For my starting zone, I'm going to add 2 inns, one to the left side, one to the right side. As you can see, my quest tab disappeared. However, my upgrade tab on the top left of the screen is now available. However, I'm going to continue building a few things first before going there. I'm going to add a tavern. People like taverns, right? The Goldshire Inn. Great memories. And all World of Warcraft players know what I mean. Let's see. Spooky, elegant, where... Oh, right, spooky. A blacksmith. Well, it shows in the tooltip. It allows players to actually buy weapons, upgrade weapons. Let's get a blacksmith here, in between the 2 inns. And... is that all we need? No, because if we scroll down, we see potion shops. A corrupted potion shop. Ooh. This will be a nice place for a potion shop here, I think. There we go. Potion shop. Ooh, market stalls. A corrupted market stall can go here as well. A market stall, people will be able to sell their trash. Let's see, is there a spooky one? Of course there is. There you are. Ooh, shiny. Let's get 2 spooky market stalls. And a trinket card. Oh, how nice. I've never seen this one before. This is a new one for me. Like I said, haven't played in a long time. Let's add a trinket card here as well. Cool. Okay. So, buildings. As you can see, they are red, meaning they are not connected to the network just yet. It takes a bit of time before they get connected. It kind of depends on my devs. I have one dev in the game right now. Every now and then we will see him. We will see a mouse cursor flying around, if we're lucky. And that guy will activate my buildings. So let's hire another one. 2 devs is better than 1. Right. So we have a respawn point with shops. We have some shops here, a blacksmith in between, and some shops there. Good. But we're not done yet. No, so we need NPCs. We need quests. We need guards. We need enemies. And right now, I have 4 enemies. However, let's go to the overview. No, let's go to the design step. So, player classes, monsters, NPCs. Let's start off with the monsters. They're the easiest to understand. These are the enemies I have that I can place in my worlds, and the more subscribers I get, the more monsters I can unlock. Let's take a skeleton, for example. Here we have a skeleton. The skeleton has 3 hit points and 6 base mana, as we can see here in the lovely card, but more practical here in the screen. My skeleton has 2 abilities. It has a basic attack that does 1 damage, and it can shoot a bloody fireball with a 1-second cooldown. I disagree with that. I'm gonna say a fireball will take 2 mana, will do 1.5 damage, and apply. A fireball is not black, is it? No, a fireball needs to be orange. And it's fire. Yeah, it's a fire effect. Ballistic? No, I think it's more like a straight shot, this fireball. Okay. Now, right now, it is a 1-second cooldown spell. I'm gonna say 2-second cooldown. And in total, this spell is doing 0.8 DPS. However, it is a long-range ability, and I want it to look different. How about, I don't know, this one. There we go. So we just changed our abilities on our skeleton. Okay. You know what? I think we can make the skeleton look different. How about we give him a hat? Let's scale it down a bit. Let's move the hat a bit forward. And stance. Preview animation idle, please. Thank you. Let's go back to the head. Ooh. Well, that is a new one as well. For me, at least. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling this one. Okay, I don't like the scale, though. So, let's make the scale a bit smaller. Tiny bit forward. Tiny up. Oops. Yeah. Instead of a normal skeleton head. Yeah, we got to, man. We got to now. Upwards, please. Bone scale. You may be a bit smaller. Holy cow. Yeah. Stance. We can say it's a humanoid. We can also say this is a undead horse. Undead cow. Ooh, terrifying. I do like the humanoid one, though. Torso. Can we do anything with the torso? Don't think there's anything new here, is there? Not that I can use for an undead skeletal horse, that is. Cow, that is. Legs. What leg am I using now? That one, okay. Let's make you... I can make you really cursed, although this works too. Other leg. We can actually give him two different kinds of legs if we want. Ooh, yeah, that one works, doesn't it? More like a bird's... Ooh, yes. Yeah, so let's make this an abomination, shall we? Arms. We're gonna do the same with the arms. What's this? No, that doesn't really do it for me. Oh, that's a lot better. A giant praying mantis arm. To rip apart my enemies with. And the other arm. What are you? Nah, you don't do it for me. You're a bit creepy. Giant spider legs? No, thank you. Ooh. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Let's adjust it a bit, though. Get you a bit further to the side. There we go. Gotta do the same with the legs, though. Adjust. Yeah, you're fine. You're the problem. Further to the side, please. There we go. It's a bit too much now, isn't it? Yeah. Although I suppose I can make you scale a bit bigger. Oh, like so. Yeah. Apply. So now, my skeletal monster looks the way I designed it. And I can do this with the mobs, the NPCs, and I can also do this with my characters that the people joining my MMO can play. So, skeletons. I want a monster zone with my skeletons, and I want a zone right about here. And I want another one here. I would like some very nasty level 2 skeletons over here. There we go. I can't do that, of course, because I'm level 1. Let's get some simple kobolds at the coastline. A group of kobolds, yes. And The kobolds are flanked by a group of very nasty crocodiles. Let's zoom in on the crocodiles for a second. Aren't they cute? Oh, wrong button. Oh no, let's not do that. I created a zone within a zone. And I want some teddy bears. In the first zone that I created. In fact, I'm going to create 2 teddy bear areas there. Okay. So these are the normal monsters. I can also place elite monsters. Elite monsters are just a single monster, and yeah, look at the size difference. This is a boss, essentially. And I would like a skeletal boss there. I want a kobold boss over here. And I want another skeletal boss over here. Sure. It's okay. NPCs. Well, hostile NPCs. Check. Now let's make sure there are no evil characters accidentally attacking my towns. As such, my towns get a guard, or 2 or 3. To protect the area from NPCs that venture too close, I want a guard here as well, because guards also useful for giving the player directions where to go. Check. Then I need 2 more things. I need quests, and I need people to be able to get into my MMO, right? Let's get a warrior here. Ding! And there we have it, a warrior quest giver. And you know what? Let's add 1 more quest giver first. A wizard. A wizard is never late. And will be very useful. Now let's select a quest giver. Squire Despair, level 11 quest giver. Has 2 level 1 quests. Go to the respawn point. No, I don't like that quest. Discover the ladder. I don't like that quest either. And it automatically creates new quests. You can't have a quest giver without quests. Locate the sausage. No thank you. Okay. Add a new quests. Destroy the skeletons. No. This quest giver must first get the people to the right locations. So, edit quests. Instead of going to a skeleton, I want you to locate the princess. No. I want you to get a bear. And instead of locating sausages, I want you to go and visit search for bear. Yeah, sure. Search for bear there and then get the bear there. So, players will now go to this quest giver, and this quest giver will tell them, go here. You will not locate the princess. No, sir. Whoops. Pardon me. Wrong button. Quests. Brutalize the skeletons. I want you to kill 5 skeletons. And the reward will be 12 gold. Then I want you to go to the crocodiles, kill 8 crocodiles. I'll add a 3rd quest, and the 3rd quest will be to discover even more beer in the blacksmith. When the people reach the blacksmith, they will find, of course, that there is a wise old sage hanging about. And the sage will tell you to bring more beer, discover the cursed ladder, and defeat 6 kobolds. Okay. So now the players will go all the way to the other side of the quest area. I want a trend. Yeah, why not? I love this design. I think it's pretty cool. You will kill bears. You will kill even more bears. We're not looking for a princess here. No, sir. No. You will murder him. You will get 25 gold for that. That is a hard quest. Defeating skeletons? No, sir. You will discover the shops. And last but not least, you will not locate the shoes over there. No. You will visit nah, it doesn't fit. Visit the other shop. And as you can see, there are stats in the shops. We can actually say, okay, to use this shop, you need to use real money rather than gold. Ah, very fun, very fun. And in fact, the potion shop service will cost 1 gold to use it. Now, first zones are coming online. Excellent. Now everything is updated. We're almost ready to launch the MMO. I would like another quest giver here. You will not kill the bears, although you may kill the skeletons again. And defeat Sunder. And Sunder that will give you 50 experience and 22 gold. And as you can see, this quest giver that is not a quest giver, this is, thank you, quests. 135 of the 400 experience needed to get to level 2 can be earned at this quest giver. So a quarter. Okay, so very basic indeed. We got our quests, we got our monster zones, we got some elite monsters. Let's hit the upgrade button. Congratulations, you're about to release your major version 1.0.0. And as an upgrade for this version, a starting point for players. And eventually, all of this will be made. However, I'll be honest, most of the things that you see here are not either not useful or just not in the game yet. So, we now have starting zones. And I say a spooky starting point is what we need. Not yet active. You are within range. Okay, just making sure. Guess we're waiting on a dev to come and activate it. Oh, there she comes. There comes the evil arrow in the sky. Bloop. And there we have it. Our first MMO. Presented by Vectorstorm. Of course, normally there's music here, but yeah. And there we have it. And our first player! Our first player is an ant. And her name is Connie. It's an explorer, no webcam. He's playing very late at night. Yeah, fair enough. And has an inventory, has money. She's not addicted to the game, so we do not know what the balance will be for this character. We have an history, we have needs, and we can actually say, I can grant you a level. You're my first player in the game, I'm gonna favorite you, so I'll find you forever and ever and ever. Until you decide to quit the game, that is. Oh, hello. You picked up, and ooh, there are 2 mages coming in as well. That is 3 people, 4. It is a bit bare bones, though, isn't it? Now, one of the more fun things, and frustrating things to some, in this game is... First things first, let's scale it down a bit. You can, and you must, if you want to progress the game, build extra doodads, essentially, to make the game prettier. The prettier you make your game, the better it is for your game, the people will like it more, and more importantly, you will actually progress your game if you do so. So, let's quickly add a pumpkin field, shall we? Don't place on other objects, please. Thank you. Let's rotate a couple. Okay. So, structures. This pumpkin field will have a well next to it. And there may be some slightly smaller boats at the coastline here. I know what we need. Not a landmark. No. Paths. Walls. Walls will essentially block off an area so your people cannot enter it. So if they want to enter the pumpkin patch, yeah, you can from the road and not from the other way around. Now, as you can see, these things will snap to walls if you tell them to. Going to do that. And then I'm gonna say don't snap anymore. Like so. Buildings, just to give you guys an idea of what is possible, rather than just going bare bones with everything. Scenery. Of course, everything that I place costs money. However, as you can see, the upgrade button has just been unlocked on top of the screen. Okay, there we go. Buildings. No, scenery buildings, please. Scenery structures. I would like a mill. And this mill, well, we got the well there, so that's not really necessary. A stone table to sacrifice people on. Wait, did I say that out loud? Details. Of course, I want some barrels lying around there. I would like some crates. Don't place the crates on other objects, please. Thank you. Although, no wait, I do. There we go, we got a pile of crates now. There is a cauldron. Cauldrons are never a good sign. And you know what? Quests. Add quests. Let's see, does this work these days? No. Okay. Doesn't work anymore. What I wanted, I guess. We need scenery buildings for that. No? Well, what I could do, of course, very easily is, you know what? I'm gonna add a trainer. And I want you to bring me the ladder from the guy. Blue the Enlightenment. Now I'm gonna call you Nerzul. With a paladin guard or two. There we go. And yeah, you can make things like this. You can fill every inch of the train with big things, small things, fun things, you name it, you name it. After visiting the trainer, you will also find a quest giver here. But first things first, we can upgrade our MMO. Scenery. The scenery tab is the tab you will use the most. A barn, and I want the barn to be a bit smaller because the scale of this game, yeah, it has its charms. However, personally, I rather have some things a tiny, whiny bit smaller now and then. This is one of those moments. And now you may snap to the other wall. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, you can also have broken walls, you can have high stone walls, palisade walls, flowery walls, you name it. Quite a few different things around. Unlike roads. Roads are pretty boring, only one kind of roads in the game so far. Scenery. Let's not place you on other objects. storage area for the farm. And a large casket of beer. Hidden behind something very useful. Piece of cloth, I suppose it is. I don't know. There we go, there we go. With a little campfire. With a little campfire. Campfire is not working though. What are you? Not quite what I want. Some vines underneath the area here. Why not? And let's get some secondary vines as well. There we go. Are there any more fun plants? Well, we got some evil ones, although they were a bit big. Let's make them a bit smaller, shall we? After all, we are in some evil lands, right? Oh, look! First persons are actually moving to the inn. Not towards the area I'm building right now, but they will. They will. Elite monster. I want the bear. The bear has escaped. Oh dear. Heal, focus, kill. As you can see, I can edit a lot of things about this monster if I want to. She is a bit big, isn't she? So, if I fast forward to time, you'll see my people going towards the quests and going towards the inn. Statistics of the inn, 11 users have used it. There is a limit to how many items. Ooh, hold on. Scrog is the first person to reach level 2. Some of my people here, ooh, are fighting skeletons. Ooh, they're easy to kill, the skeletons, aren't they? Maybe too easy. How about we increase the health of the skeletons to 5? Still easy to kill, I presume, but making it a bit harder. Now, design. XP and leveling. I say we need more experience to get to level 2. Wouldn't you agree? If a player was only earning experience by killing monsters, this is how many monsters they would have to kill. I say 50. Base XP. I'm going to bring that down from 45 to 30. So, from level 1, you need 35 monsters, 50 kills, to reach 1700 experience to get to level 2. Yeah. And level 20 is the limit in this game. You can get your characters to level 20, and that is it. Oh, they're chatting. They're having fun. You know what? I think it is better if you have fun in a pretty zone. Prettier zone, at least. And I keep pressing the wrong button there. How about adding some benches? some evil braziers. Paths. Talking about something evil. Ooh, that is very big, isn't it? Yeah, I wish you could make these smaller as well. Well, I guess we'll make it a bit bigger then. Scenery, furnishing. Is it that? No, that is not what I was looking for. Guess the work is in the details then. Hello, coffin. And one of them is open. At 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to get new characters, 1,500 new NPCs. How many quests to gain a level? Let's say 15. $20. Apply. Ooh! Teddy bear has become active. Run, brother, run! Although, in all honesty, let's take a look. Yeah. Haha, mages. And as you saw there, the mage just kited the bear away. Very lucky. Ooh, someone just died there. She turned into a gravestone, and the person was automatically transferred to the graveyard. Now, I can understand the person getting to the graveyard, having never been here before. They would have no idea where to go. So let's add a couple more guards in and around the area. And yes, with that, my MMO is on its way. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. Join me next time to see how I progress in this area. Until then, take care.